So today, we're playing the Ranger, and we're crossing blades by using the CROSSBLADES, along with Fortuna's Grace and some impractically large greatswords for massive damage. But how do we have the stamina for all this? By stacking a ton of heroic potions with an amulet of alchemy. But hey, check it out and let me know what you think of it. Okay, let's go ahead and jump some rank games with a random character and see what we do today. So we're starting off with the Ranger. We do have a new basket, a little topaz, and a lump of coal. And we do have a lot of sales in the first round, so I'm going to be starting off by grabbing the short bow. Let's grab a pair of gloves. We do want to switch this to the other side. I'm going to be crafting up claws attack. But you know what? I'm also going to be grabbing this whetstone. I know that we do have a lot of sales in the first round, but I do really want to grab all these items, unfortunately. We didn't make as best a use as we could have in our first round of sales, which is pretty bad for the new basket. And since we don't start off with healing herbs, that's going to be even worse. Just pause the video to remind you to like, comment, or subscribe if you enjoyed the video. It really helps me out. Thanks. Now let's get back to the video. So unfortunately, we do end up falling short in our first round. But hey, with claws attack in, we're going to be in a much better spot. I'm going to grab a shiny shell. I'm going to grab ourselves a set of healing herbs. And I do kind of want to craft up a hero sword. But I'm going to reserve the banana. I'm going to reserve this garlic as well. And yeah, I'm just going to venture on for now. Once we get a hero sword, we should be in an awesome spot, increasing the damage on our claws attack and our little short bow. But hey, this claws attack should have given us a ton more DPS overall. And especially with these 3 weapons, they're not going to be eating up as much stamina. Okay, that's extremely awesome for us. Let's grab this banana. Let's go ahead and grab this garlic too. I do want to grab this as well. Let's put our banana in and let's put our garlic in. Let's grab the stone too. And you know what? I'm going to place our lump of coal in a hero sword because it is the fastest attacking weapon that we do have. But this should be awesome because we should have a lot of flat damage on our claws attack with a little bit of a short bow too. So in all, we should be in a pretty good spot. And we are going to begin another ranger with a new basket. They're going to be stacking up some spikes, and their torch is going to be scaling up damage, but yeah, it's looking pretty good for us. Now, we did grab smithing for dummies here. I think that's going to be our best bet because we get a whetstone and we can craft up a hero longsword. You know what? I'm going to grab another wooden sword. I'm going to roll. I'm going to grab some storage. I do want to craft up this hero longsword, but I'm going to roll. And yeah, we're probably going to go for a CROSSBLADES type build today for sure. But I do want to reserve this fanny pack since it is on sale. And yeah, this is going to be extremely awesome for us. CROSSBLADES, we're on our way there. We're going to get our hero longsword for a crazy amount of flat damage. But our opponent does have a molten spear with the hero sword too. And they're dealing a lot of damage to us. But we do answer back, which is extremely good for us. Now, we're going to add in our wooden sword. Let's grab ourselves this whetstone for sure. Let's grab ourselves a fanny pack. And I wouldn't mind actually grabbing a few little short bows, but I'm going to leave it for now. I'm going to have to grab this acorn color for some crit chance. Because otherwise, with the new basket, we're going to have no crit chance. Even though we don't really have much use since we don't stack up any luck as of right now, it will benefit us down the line quite significantly. And we should be ahead of the curve right now for DPS. With all these weapons, and once you craft up a hero sword, we're going to be using up a lot less stamina as well. So, not too bad. Now we're going to grab you. We could grab this box of riches, but I do want to roll looking for gloves specifically. We're going to have to grab a lucky Clover. Let's keep going. Let's roll again. And unfortunately, we didn't find ourselves a pair of gloves. Now, unfortunately, if you want crit chance on our weapons and our best smithing for dummies, this is going to be our best positioning. Unfortunately. Then we can have our little short bow up top, getting multiple damage from both our hero swords. And we can add this in for a little bit of our stamina. And you know what? Yeah, I'm going to be rocking on with this. At least with our lucky Clover, we do have 5% crit chance. It's not a whole lot of crit chance. It's still going to be crit chance though. And it's immediately taken away, unfortunately, from this chipped amethyst. And that double axe is dealing a lot of damage. And our opponent does have a lot of damage reduction. And yeah, we do end up falling short because of that. But we could go for double hero longsword. I don't think that's the plan. Let's grab our lucky Clover. Let's roll for now. And we're going to sack this little short bow. And I do want to grab this bow and arrow. Let's roll again. Let's keep rolling. And we found our first pair of gloves. Now, unfortunately, for now, until we craft up this Fortuna's Hope, I'm going to have to take out some of our nature items outside of Viney Basket. This way we can keep our banana in. And yeah, it shouldn't be too bad. But our stamina cost shouldn't be really all that bad with all these weapons. Our opponent does have another spike shields. They're going to be flicking some debuffs with that skull badge. And have removed our crit chance almost immediately, but not too bad. Now we did get a Fortuna's Grace with our Hero Longsword, and we could end up just going for Meg Clover win con here. We could also take the Piercing Arrow and try to go for some big crit damage by placing it in like so. But the Meg Clover is going to give us access to a lot of luck, giving us guaranteed crit chance for Fortuna's Grace. So I think we still have to take that. Now we did get a Bloody Harvester, which I'm not going to take. Although we have our CROSSBLADES right now, which is going to be crazy insane. And we're going to roll once more. And I'm going to have to keep this fanny back. So our Fortuna's Grace has a stamina cost of 1.2. Our Hero Longsword has stamina cost of 1. Hero Sword 0.7 and our Claws attack at 0.5. So I might actually have our Smithing for Dummies target our Fortuna's Grace, specifically for our stamina cost. Otherwise we could have it and target our faster attacking weapons, such as our Hero Longsword butts. Yeah, I'm going to be moving on with this for now. So we still only have a 15% crit chance, which is not too bad, since we do start off with 3 luck thanks to a bow and arrow, but unfortunately our opponents just had a stronger setup for us. But hey, we are about to get ourselves a CROSSBLADES. Now let's grab ourselves a fanny pack. And I think we're going to switch this to this side, because with the Falcon Blade it does attack twice, having a better chance to crit as well. And we could grab this Undead Amulet, which I'm going to. Amulet of Energy. Honestly, not super great for us. But I'm going to continue rolling. We can grab ourselves a Rogue Potion, but I'm going to grab this Protective Little Purse. And yeah, unfortunately, I'm going to call it for now as we continue. But we should be in a pretty good spot. Our opponent is running a Prismatic Sword. They're going to be inflicting a lot of debuffs, but that's a lot of damage. We have inflicted or made them proc their Dark Lantern almost straight away. But that's a lot of blinds stacked up. And unfortunately, that is going to take us out. That's just way too much debuffs for us right now. So we managed to get a CROSSBLADES, which is going to be amazing. And we're going to be going for a big burst spell. So Guard Power doesn't make too much sense here. Super spacious to help us find bags. Honestly, it might not be too bad. Turn Burst, not so great. And more stats is just more damage for our weapons. So I think we're just going to take more stats for now. We can also grab a Goobert's on sale, but I'm not going to be taking that. I will grab this bit of storage though. I was thinking about taking this fancy rapier, but it will eat up our luck. So I'm not going to be taking it. However, I will be sacking this Claws attack for another bow and arrow that I will be having in this position, and I'm going to be crafting up another Fortuna's Grace. But unfortunately, we're going to have to fit our Meg Clover back in like so. We can grab ourselves a freaking Mana Orb. It's also around 10, so there's going to be a lot of items on sale that we probably should have been rolling for. Now, I don't even really want the Mana Orb. I'm going to take a set of blueberries for now as we roll. Let's roll again. We can grab ourselves a Prismatic Orb here, but unfortunately, I don't exactly want that. I'm going to sell you and going to sell this little bit of gemstone to grab ourselves another Lucky Clover, because we just want as much crit chance as possible. But we are going to move on once again, and we should be able to deal a lot of damage with our setup. As long as we get our crits, yeah, we should have no problem, and that's big damage. And we got double Fortuna's Grace, which is amazing for us. Let's go ahead and grab you too. We could end up grabbing Gloves of Power. That's not something I really want. And we can also start grabbing some armor as well. And we can just grab the shields that is on sale for 6. I think we're going to keep it for now. We can always use it for this round and then trade it up if we do want to. Not too bad of an idea. We're going to add in a banana, and I will roll once. And twice. set blueberries on sale. We could craft up a moon shield here, but you know what? I'm not going to. I'm just going to move on once again. Wither spinning for dummies. We should have increased the damage on our Fortuna's Grace, along with our crossblades, and we should be able to deal some big damage. And awesome. Yeah, it's looking pretty savage for now. Let's grab our storage. We could grab another pair of gloves, but again, I'm gonna roll. Now, Practical Large Greatsword on sale for 7. You know what? I'm thinking about grabbing it and potentially adding it in soon enough. But let's keep rolling. I'm going to sell both our garlics so we can grab this protectable purse as well. But yeah, I'm going to be moving on once again with this for now. So the shield really doesn't do too much for it, except it does block a tiny bit of damage. But holy moly, that's 100% crit chance, big old busted blade. And if they do manage to hit us again, we're in big trouble. But we managed to barely outpace our opponent, which is kind of amazing. And we do want to grab this rogue potion. I do want to grab this bit of luck too. Let's grab ourselves a stamina sack. I think we sell this for now as we roll. And I would like to grab this undead amulet just in case it is going to be something like an amulet of steel. But this should be pretty decent. We should be able to get a lot of crit chance on a Practical Large Greatsword. The only thing is we do need arm power stacked up. I'm going to sell this for now so we can grab this. It is an amulet of alchemy, which honestly is not too bad. We can proc a strong heroic potion once you use up a lot of stamina. But again, we're kind of relying on our Clover to give us 5 in power, which is a little less than ideal. But can we win out? Unfortunately, our opponent just had a lot of damage with those dragons. But we've got a strong heroic potion. We're going to grab this. Let's grab this too, and let's grab another stone. Let's keep rolling, and we can craft up a strong stone skin potion, which I do want to grab. But I'm going to sell a set of healing herbs so we can grab even more storage for now. So we can add in more lucky clovers. I'm going to roll again. Now, an unstable recombobulator on sale for 3. I do really want to grab 2, but unfortunately, I do kind of have to move on with this round. But I'd much prefer having our potion stacked into our stone skin potion. Now, we do get that block, but with our protective little purses, yeah, we can get that block stacked up, so not too bad. Now we're going to be grabbing more heroic potions. We're going to be grabbing this bit of storage too. And I do want to slide this up top like so. Let's grab our unstable recombobulator as we continue to roll. I do want to sell this so we can grab another protective little purse. But I did move a set of browns so we can have our amulet of alchemy with all the strong stone skin potions. Or all these strong heroic potions with one of our single strong stone skin potion. Now, do we want armor or do we want that empower? I think we actually want that empower off the go. And you know what? Let's keep rolling. And I do want to grab ourselves another stamina sack. But I will be moving on once again. So can we deal with this flame up hardwood type stacking builds? We do only have 4 in power. We managed to get our 5 in power. And now our Practical Large Greatsword is online, dealing big damage. But hey, we do end up with 126 DPS, which is pretty darn decent. Dealing about 700 damage within 6 seconds, about 85 healing, and about 145 blocks. So I do think we can make this a lot better. So let's continue on. And we managed to get ourselves another heroic potion as well as a stable recombobulator. And we also got a stone skin potion as well. So first of all, we're going to be grabbing this bit of storage. And I did move our weapons up just a little bit so we can add in another heroic potion. But I'm also going to be taking the stone skin potion so we can grab a tiny bit more block for ourselves. We do want to add in our luck as well. I do really want to grab this stable recombobulator, but I'm not sure if we do want to recombobulate anything as right now. We could recombobulate one of our rogue potions if we really want to. I do want to roll more protective purses for more block off the get-go. Does seem smashing. Let's keep rolling. And that is another rogue potion. We could have infinite stamina going into the next round. Since we do have one right here, you know what? Since we do have another one in our shop right now, I'm going to move on and I'm going to be using up our stable recombobulator on one of our rogue potions. But we are going to move on. We do start off with a lot of empower. And yeah, this is looking much better. Actually, we do want our stone skin potion to be targeted on our stamina potions. That way you can start off with more power. But that's some big damage for sure. What did we get? We got a red rupee, set of healing herbs, which I don't exactly want. And yeah, this is going to be looking much better. Let's keep rolling for now. I will grab another fanny pack, increasing the speed of our freaking Impractical large greatsword for now. We're keeping all our block as well. Let's keep going. Let's roll again. And I will take another protective little purse. And you know what? I do want to grab this banana so we can craft up another strong rogue potion, which is exactly what I'm going to be doing. But hey, let's roll once more. And you know what? I do want to grab this car as well. So I'm going to sell you, and I'm going to be taking that pretty much instantly. But yeah, let's keep going for now. We should have enough luck to start off with our big Mega Clover win con. We should have 6 in power. Give us a ton of damage, but our opponent does have 2 caps of resilience, stopping us from trouble leading them. Now they're going to be stacking up a lot of damage with that spike staff, a lot of empower for the big old busted blade. But yeah, our setup is just going to smash down our opponents. And we got another strong heroic potion, which I do want to switch up to this side. So planning to grabbing another lucky clover, not exactly. And we could forego one of our Fortuna's grace to grab ourselves another practically large greatsword, which might be the play here. We'd also be able to run through our stamina pots a lot faster. You know what, since it is the final round, let's actually sell one and grab double and practically large greatsword to see what we can do, or is it going to be good enough? We should be able to start off with our empower, and we should be able to start off with enough empower to activate both our practically large greatswords, especially with all these heroic potions with that amulet of alchemy. We should have a crazy amount of stamina, as well as just activating a ton of empower first. We do still want to card in so we can grab even more empower, but we did lose one of Fortuna's grace, which is going to be 3 luck. So that should be 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Yeah, we should have enough. I'm going to keep 17 because our opponents could have a cap out of discomfort. But 1 protected little purse. Now we have 18. And let's keep rolling. Another stone skill potion. I really wouldn't mind grabbing here so we could grab even more empower boots. I'm going to have to let it go one more time. And unfortunately, this is going to be our final setup. And we're going to see, can we win out with double and practically large greatsword. Let's slow this one down for now though. Our opponent is going to be a big mana buff bomb type build. They're going to be stacking up a lot of mana to do get their invulnerability, stopping us from dealing a ton of damage ourselves. We are run through stamina, we're stacking up our power, and yeah, we're starting to deal big damage, and our opponent does resist some crits, but it is over right now. Definitely not too bad, and we did end up with 130 DPS. As for heals, yeah, we have barely any healing of vampirism, doing a decent bit of work, but not a whole lot. And then as for block, yeah, we managed to get about 250 block, but in 6 seconds, we managed to deal almost 800 damage, while our opponent only had a 30 DPS. But it is what it is. I'm going to have to leave it here for now. We did survive with 2 lives left. Let's go and see just how much rank points we managed to get. +9, ranking us up to 90. So not too bad. But anyways, I'm going to leave it here for now. Just want to say thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, comment, or even consider subscribing. And I hope you keep looking for the next one. I'll see you next time. Okay, we're back in history. We're going to begin a hammer, burning, dagger, knife to meet you type build. Now, are we going to be able to deal with this build? Yep, we definitely can. Okay, we're going to begin a crazy serpent staff. Now, they're going to have a ton of shields that we're going to have to break through. And so far, yeah, we're breaking through pretty darn fast. And not too bad. So we're going to begin Eater's Leaf, Mana Thirst, double Mana Thirst, Magic Torch type setup with a lot of shields, but the fight's already over once again. Pretty good burst builds. And we're going to begin a double saber type build. 1 lightsaber, 1 dark saber. They're going to be inflicting a ton of blind damage. But hey, we start off with so much luck that it doesn't even matter. Now, this is going to be quite scary. Our opponent does have the artifact Stone Cold, the Art Cry Monster, and they're going to be slowing us down by quite a bit. But can we deal our big burst damage before they stack up that cold? And yeah, we definitely can. So we're going to begin a crit with staff, flame up type build with a chili goobert and a stable recombobulator, but the fight's already over. And finally, we're going to begin a nocturnal locklifter with a holy spear, hungry blade, and mana thirst type build. But yeah, once again, the fight is over pretty darn quick. And finally, we're going to begin a CROSSBLADES type build with a prismatic sword. Now, they're going to have invulnerability, and they should potentially be able to get another set of invulnerability, but actually, no, they could not before we dealt that big damage.